Many of us are a little averse to using metals while we are cooking because you have questions like, how do you season it? How do you wash it? How do you store it? When you add lemon or any acidic ingredient, does it tend to rust? There are a lot of questions that come into people's mind. So today let's simplify all those questions. Okay? So first we'll talk about seasoning. Whenever you buy a cast iron utensil, wash it with a mild detergent and with a sponge. Don't use those hard scrubbers, okay? So use a mild detergent and a sponge, wash it, and then what you do is, once it's washed and dried properly, you just oil it. I'll show you how to oil it. So I'm just taking a tissue. Any oil, okay? Any cooking oil you can take. Apply generously a layer of oil. So once you have generously applied oil to the utensil, just keep it in the sun for 24 hours. Repeat the process 2 to 3 times and your cast iron kadhai or your tawa is ready to be used. Now if there is not enough sun where you live, you can heat it on a burner, but repeat the process for 2 or 3 times. So this is how you basically season a cast iron utensil. Now we talk about cooking in cast iron. Cast iron heats evenly. So whatever you're cooking in it cooks evenly. When you're bhunoing, especially when you're bhunoing pyaz, tomato ka gravy, that brown color it adds to the gravy is just beautiful. Also the oil separates brilliantly in the gravy. So that oil floating on the gravy, giving it a little sheen, looks very beautiful. That comes when you cook in a cast iron utensil. Also, it is said that cast iron imparts a little bit of iron into your food, which gets into your body, which is absolutely healthy, not a problem. Now there are questions asked to me when you use acidic ingredients like tomatoes and lemons, it tends to spoil the kadhais. Well, that's not really true. If you take care while you're cooking, like I make my gravies with pyaz, tomato, and there's no issue. The only thing I do is after I've cooked my dish, I immediately remove it in a serving bowl, just for precaution's sake. So that is how I cook in cast iron. And now to wash and store the cast iron kadhai is also very simple. So to wash cast iron, as I have said previously, use a mild soap and a sponge. Wash it gently and pat it dry. Apply a layer of oil and store it. See, it's very, very simple to cook in cast iron. Please do invest in a cast iron utensil and feel free to ask me any queries that you have regarding this. I'll be happy to share it with you every Wednesday. Keep looking for such videos on my channel, Smita Deo.